right, here we go. Positive Obsession with Pierre Campbell.
All right, let's go. All right. Fear is conquered by courage. You should really think about what is your elite status? What is your vision? How's your attitude? Check it at the door. Things like that.
Hey, I left my attitude at the door, and I don't want to borrow yours.
Don't waste energy. How many muscles do you think it takes to frown? 29, 126. Jackie, what do you think? All right, 66. How many muscles do you, well, 3 muscles. 3 muscles. Can you believe that? Genuinely smile at the first person you see every day. He said it, you know, you walk into somebody, you smile, look, you're already smiling. There it is, one thing. Oh, there it is. You know, I can go around this room and everybody's gonna smile. When you're speaking to someone, you need to be speaking to that person. Jackie, how are you doing today? Hola, mamacita. You gotta use what you have. For you managers out there, tell your people thank you. Appreciate them. I guarantee it will work. You'll get the same thing back.
What do you do when you're having a bad day? Something you get up in the morning and things are not going your way, you know?
I have a philosophy. Anything that's counterproductive, dismiss it, you know? When you're in a stressful situation and there's pressure, somebody squeezes you and you get bad attitude, guess what's inside of you? Although you want to turn around and say it's them, guess what's inside of you? That nasty, negative attitude is actually inside of you. That's contaminated. That's inside of you. It's your choice. That's the philosophy. How to maintain a positive mental attitude. So, what are we gonna do? When things are not going well, you gotta have faith. You gotta have positive affirmations. You gotta have people that you can call just like that. Like, man, that's right on time. You know, you've gotta have people like that. You've gotta build that support staff around you. You know why? Because we need it. People need praise. People need to be clapped. We feed off of that. So you do it to somebody else. It'll happen to you. Everyone know what that is? GPS.
Make a U-turn at next.
That was great. I wish I had a mic. So a GPS is a support staff. And we need to really learn something from a GPS. Does the GPS catch an attitude with you? Does the GPS scold you? Does it make you feel bad? Most of the time, we're yelling at it, cursing at it. Stupid GPS, I'm sick and tired of it. You know, and the voice is like repetitive and stuff. A GPS explains exactly what it wants you to do, and it does it like that. And then what do? You follow the direction. You follow the direction. This is what this is about. That's why I call it simple intelligence. So that's the philosophy. Live by laws and principles. Gravity. That's a law. So if you live by laws and you live by principles with the people that are around you, you will help them and you'll in turn help yourself. What you think about, you bring about, that's the philosophy. You gotta think, you gotta know yourself. You gotta take time, do something nice for you. Buy yourself flowers sometimes. That's a positive attitude, you know? Quick story, the moving guy. He's got a local guy. Local guy doesn't even show up until an hour and a half later. Doesn't know English. Pulls out one of my boxes and 2 dishes dropped on the ground. Not 1, 2. What in the world? He didn't even turn around and say sorry. He just looks and he looks. How do you deal with that? How do you deal with it? Isn't it tough? Don't you feel like immediately you feel like ticked off, like daggone it? So he gets on the phone, calls dispatch. He gave him $50, says, Mr. Campbell, I apologize. I hope you don't mind that I fired the help. I'm sitting right here, I saw it, I can understand. Smart businessman, he saved his business. So he said, what do you want? What do you want? $20 is good? Because he had a positive attitude.